Your whole body is now bathed in this golden light, warm and heavy and still. As you breathe, you can imagine that this light is gently swaying like a hammock moving in a slow breeze, carrying you deeper into the sense that you don't have to do anything, don't have to go anywhere, don't have to be anyone other than exactly who you are right now, resting, breathing, safe. If a thought comes in, maybe something from earlier today, maybe something about tomorrow, you can picture placing it into a small bubble. The bubble lifts away from you, floating higher and higher until it disappears into the night sky, leaving you lighter each time. There's nothing you need to hold on to right now. This light, this breath, and this stillness are enough. Every inhale brings you a little more calm. Every exhale lets you sink a little deeper. And the deeper you go, the more your body begins to remember what it's like to rest fully, without interruption, without effort. This is your journey into deep sleep, and you are already on your way. And as you lie here with that warm golden light covering you from head to toe, notice how the boundaries of your body feel softer now, almost as if the edges are blending into the space around you. You are not just lying on the bed. You are part of the bed, part of the room, part of the stillness that fills the air. The weight you felt in your arms and legs has shifted from something you were carrying to something that is being held for you. You don't need to support yourself anymore. The earth beneath you, through the mattress, through the pillow, is doing all of that work. With each breath in, imagine that golden light becoming a little brighter, not in a way that wakes you, but in a way that makes you feel even warmer, more secure. With each breath out, imagine that light spilling over the sides of your body, carrying away anything that doesn't belong, worries, small aches, leftover tension, until all that's left is you and the comfort surrounding you. Let's move through this scan once more, but this time, as the light moves, imagine it leaving a trail of calm behind it, like soft footprints in the sand. Starting again at the crown of your head, the warmth flows down over your forehead, into your eyes, into your cheeks, into your jaw. Notice if any small traces of tightness remain, and let them dissolve as the light touches them. Down into your neck, across your shoulders, into your arms and hands, feel the heaviness deepen in the most comforting way. Back to your chest and your back, let the light smooth over every muscle, every vertebra, every rib, leaving behind only ease. Into your stomach, hips, thighs, knees, calves, and finally feet, let that trail of calm settle in completely. Your whole body is now in agreement. It is ready to rest. You might start to feel moments where your mind drifts away from my words, where you catch yourself not remembering the last few seconds. That's a good sign. That means you are slipping into the edges of sleep, where your awareness becomes softer and your body takes over. If you feel that happening, don't try to pull yourself back. Just let it happen. Let my words become part of the background, like a distant, steady hum that you don't need to focus on. You are floating now, not in the air, but in the feeling of being suspended between wakefulness and sleep. You can imagine yourself lying in a gentle boat on a still lake at night. The water so calm that it doesn't even ripple. The air is cool but comfortable, carrying the scent of fresh leaves and faint flowers. Above you, the sky is scattered with stars, each one glowing softly, and their reflections dance faintly on the water. There's no sound except for your own slow breathing, and maybe the quiet creak of the boat as it sways ever so slightly. You are safe here. The lake will hold you. The night will watch over you. All you have to do is breathe and allow yourself to be carried wherever this peaceful current wants to take you. The golden light is still with you, keeping you warm in the cool night air. A reminder that no matter where you drift, you are protected, you are cared for, and you are free to let go completely. With every exhale, the boat feels a little softer, the water a little gentler, the stars a little dimmer, until you can barely tell if your eyes are open or closed. The edges of the scene begin to blur, like a dream forming around you. You are crossing that quiet bridge between thought and rest, and the other side is calling you, welcoming you, holding space for you to finally sleep without effort, without resistance, without anything pulling you back. And now, as the boat drifts farther into the stillness, you realize that the water beneath you is not just holding you, it's moving with you, guiding you without any effort on your part. The air around you is cooler now, but not cold, like the perfect breath of night that brushes over your skin in the most gentle way. You let your head rest back fully, feeling the weight of it sink into the pillow beneath you, or into the imagined cushion of the boat, and there's a sense that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. The golden light that began at the top of your head earlier is now wrapped around you like a cocoon, and inside this cocoon, there is nothing that can disturb you. Thoughts might still try to rise, small flickers about the day, flashes of memory, or the mind's little habit of wondering about tomorrow. But here, they have no weight. They pass through like wisps of mist and dissolve before they can form into anything solid. You let them come and go because you know they can't touch you here. With every breath, your body grows heavier, but in the most comfortable way, as if the bed or the boat beneath you is molding perfectly to your shape, holding you exactly as you need to be held. Your arms feel as though they've melted into the surface, your legs anchored in a way that feels safe and unmovable, your chest rising and falling so slowly that it almost surprises you. In this state, your senses begin to shift. Sounds are softer, the darkness behind your closed eyes is deeper, and time itself feels slower. You are no longer counting breaths or thinking about the process of relaxing. You are simply here, existing in a space where every inhale feels like the first breath of a new morning, and every exhale feels like setting down the last burden of the day. The golden light inside your cocoon pulses gently now, in rhythm with your heart, reminding you that you are alive, you are safe, and you are allowed to rest completely. You don't have to think about sleep. It's already weaving its way through you, threading itself into your muscles, into your thoughts, into the very air you are breathing. This is the part of the journey where you can let go of even my voice if you want to, letting it fade into the background like the sound of waves against the shore. If you choose to stay with it, that's fine too, because it will keep carrying you deeper without asking anything from you. The water beneath your imagined boat is now so still it feels like glass, the stars above soft and blurred, and the space between each heartbeat wider, calmer. You are right on the edge now, where awareness is no longer needed, and the body takes over completely, guiding you into that deep, restorative sleep where energy is not just recovered but renewed, where you awake feeling lighter, clearer, and ready for a new day. For now, there is nothing left to do but drift. As you rest here, feeling the last traces of tension leave your body, I want you to imagine that the space around you is beginning to change in the most gentle, effortless way. You're no longer aware of the walls, the ceiling, or the details of the room you were in a moment ago. Instead, you sense a soft openness, as if the air has expanded into something limitless. In front of you, a path appears, not a path you have to walk, but one that seems to come to you, made of smooth, glowing stones that give off a faint warmth when you touch them. You don't need to move quickly. You're simply gliding forward, each step feeling lighter than the one before. The air here is fresh and clean, carrying the faint scent of wildflowers and something even softer, almost like the smell of fresh rain on a quiet evening. Above you, the sky is a deep midnight blue, scattered with countless stars, each one shining with a steady, comforting light. Some seem closer, as if you could reach up and touch them, and the light they give off doesn't just illuminate the path. It seeps gently into your skin, into your muscles, into your mind. With each step, you feel more energy returning to you. But it's not the restless kind of energy you feel in the daytime. It's the quiet, steady kind that rebuilds you from the inside out. You notice that as you move along the path, you're passing by tall trees with leaves that glow faintly in shades of silver and gold. Their branches sway gently in a breeze you can barely feel, and every so often, a leaf drifts down, spiraling slowly through the air until it lands softly at your feet. Each time you see one fall, you feel a little more at peace, as if the trees are showing you how easy it is to let go. Eventually, the path leads you to a small clearing with a pool of perfectly still water at its center. The surface is so smooth, it looks like glass, reflecting the stars above without a single ripple. You walk closer, kneel at the edge, and look into the water. Instead of just seeing your reflection, you see the way you feel inside, calm, open, ready to rest. You reach out to touch the surface, and the water is warm, almost like it's been waiting for you. As your fingers break the surface, gentle waves spread out, and each wave seems to wash through you, carrying away any last fragments of worry or heaviness that might still be lingering. You sit there for a while, breathing slowly, watching the ripples fade back into perfect stillness. When you finally rise again, you feel lighter than before, as though something deep inside you has been reset. The path is still there, waiting for you, and as you continue, you realize it's guiding you not just forward, but inward, into the quietest, most peaceful part of yourself. Here, there's no difference between the world around you and the way you feel inside. Every sound is soft, every movement is slow, every breath is easy. You can sense your body absorbing this place, storing it somewhere deep, so that even when you wake, the calm will stay with you. And now the path opens into another space, one that feels more protected. It's a hidden meadow surrounded by gentle hills, the grass thick and soft under your feet, dotted with tiny flowers that close their petals as you pass, as if they too are settling in for the night. In the very center of the meadow, there's a bed, larger and softer than anything you've ever felt, draped in blankets that seem to glow faintly in the starlight. You know without question that this is where you're meant to rest. You lie down, sinking into the bed as if it's been shaped perfectly for you. Every curve, every angle matching your body so there's no pressure, no strain, only pure support. The air here is still, but you can feel a warmth around you, not from the blankets, but from the place itself, as if the entire meadow is watching over you, keeping you safe. You close your eyes, and in that moment, you can feel the energy inside you beginning to restore itself. Your muscles loosening completely, your breathing becoming even slower, your heartbeat finding the perfect rhythm for deep sleep. Every part of you is letting go, and in that letting go, you are being renewed. This is the heart of your deep sleep journey, the place where sleepless thoughts have no hold, and where your body can finally do the quiet work of healing and restoring your strength. You lie there for a moment, not moving, just feeling the way the bed beneath you seems to hold you as if it was made for you alone, the way the blankets mold themselves to your shape without pressing, without trapping, only embracing. The stars above are still visible even with your eyes closed, not as bright points but as soft glows behind your eyelids, shimmering faintly in rhythm with your breathing. Inhale, and you feel the faintest lift of your chest, a wave of warmth spreading through your ribs. Exhale, and you feel yourself sinking deeper into the softness, deeper into the earth beneath this meadow, deeper into yourself. Somewhere nearby you can hear the gentle hum of the night, a low, constant sound that might be the wind moving through the hills or the earth itself, breathing in sync with you. That hum is steady, unchanging, and the longer you listen, the more it becomes part of you, until you're not just hearing it, you're feeling it in your chest, in your hands, in the soles of your feet. You realize you've been holding a little bit of tension in your stomach, so you let it go, letting the muscles there relax completely, feeling the bed rise gently under you as your body settles. Your shoulders melt a little more into the surface, your neck releasing any final traces of effort. The back of your head is perfectly supported, cradled, so that you don't feel the need to adjust or shift. Every few breaths, you feel a subtle pulse of energy moving through you, like the heartbeat of the meadow itself syncing with yours. It's not a rush or a surge, it's slow, steady, and deeply reassuring. With each pulse, it's as if more of your strength is being restored quietly in the background, like a fire being rebuilt with glowing embers instead of loud flames. In this place, there is no such thing as time. There is no countdown to sleep, no clock to check, no thought of how many hours you'll get. There is only this breath, this comfort, this deep sense that you are exactly where you belong. You imagine that the air around you is filled with tiny sparks of light, each one carrying a small piece of renewal. With every inhale, a few of them drift toward you, settling gently on your skin, dissolving into warmth that spreads inward. With every exhale, you release anything that's in the way of your rest, little pockets of tension, leftover thoughts, any trace of hurry or expectation. You keep breathing like this, feeling the exchange, the give and take, the steady rhythm that's been here all along but is only now becoming clear to you. And as you do, you sense the edges of this meadow blurring, as if you're sinking into it, becoming part of the grass, the hills, the sky. There is no separation anymore between you and this place. No need to hold on to the idea of where you are or how you got here. You simply are. You exist in the most natural, effortless state, resting, breathing, restoring. Every beat of your heart is slower now, deeper, each one a reminder that your body knows exactly how to heal itself if you just let it. You don't have to guide it. You don't have to understand it. You only have to allow it. As you stay here in this perfect stillness, you begin to notice how quiet your mind has become. The thoughts that once raced are now slow shapes in the distance, too far away to touch you, too faint to even hold your attention. What you feel instead is a deep hum of peace, steady and constant, moving through every cell of your body. It's almost as if your breath has stretched itself out so far that it's part of the air around you, part of the space, part of the night. The stars above seem to drift closer, not in a way that startles you, but in a way that makes you feel embraced, as if the universe itself is watching over you. You can almost feel their light touching your skin, not sharp like sunlight, but soft and slow, like a blanket woven from pure calm. Each time you inhale, you draw a little of that starlight in, and it moves through you in slow waves, settling into your muscles, your bones, your thoughts. Each time you exhale, you let go of something small you didn't even realize you were still holding. A fragment of tension in your shoulders, a tiny bit of restlessness in your chest, an old thought that doesn't belong to this moment. And with every cycle, you feel lighter, as though your body is not bound by the weight of the day anymore. You imagine your energy, the true core of it, like a clear pool deep within you. For a long time, it might have felt low, drained, or clouded. But here, in this meadow, with this sky, with this breath, you feel it filling again. Not with noise, not with urgency, but with the kind of steady, quiet strength that carries you through days without depleting you. You understand now that sleep isn't something you have to catch. It's something you allow, something you invite, something you let wrap itself around you, just like the air and the earth are doing right now. The bed beneath you is softer, warmer, almost like it has taken on your exact shape, so you no longer notice where you end and it begins. The air feels thicker now, but in a safe way, like warm water that you're floating in without effort. Your body is completely supported from all sides. Even your breath feels like it's moving without you needing to take part, as if the night has taken over that task for you. You are suspended here, between awareness and dreams, and you can feel the pull of that dream space growing stronger, guiding you with the gentlest hand toward complete surrender. You know that when you step fully into it, your body will begin its quiet work, repairing, restoring, gathering energy for tomorrow, and your mind will wander through landscapes built entirely for your peace. For now, you don't have to step yet. You can linger here at the edge, knowing that the moment you are ready, sleep will welcome you in without hesitation. And as you breathe in again, feeling the last strands of the day dissolve, you know that this is your place, your moment, and your journey into deep, restorative sleep has already begun. You are lying here, weightless yet completely supported, as if the night itself has decided to hold you in its arms. The air around you is warm but light, moving gently like the slow breath of the world. And with each inhale, you draw in a little more of that warmth, letting it spread through you in waves. Each exhale feels like a release, not just of air, but of the very last fragments of the day, the things you didn't even know you were still carrying, slipping quietly away into the darkness. The meadow from before is still here in your mind, but it has shifted. The stars above are softer now, their edges blurred, their light flowing like rivers of silver across the sky. The hills that surrounded you have faded into a gentle haze, and the air feels even more still, as if the whole world has chosen to rest with you. Somewhere in the distance, you hear the low, rhythmic sound of water. Maybe a slow river or the tide moving in and out, and its steady beat matches the rhythm of your own body. You don't have to go to it. It's as if the sound comes to you, wrapping itself around your thoughts, slowing them until they are just shapes with no meaning, drifting on the surface of your mind before they dissolve completely. Your breath is so slow now that you might not even notice it, unless you choose to. It's become part of the air, part of the ground, part of the darkness. You no longer feel the need to think about how you are lying or whether you are comfortable, because your body has found the exact position it wants to be in. Every muscle is quiet. Every joint is still. Even the small, unconscious movements you might make during the day are gone. You are in perfect stillness. And in this stillness, something begins to happen. You start to drift in and out of images that you don't control. At first, they are small and fleeting, maybe the shape of a tree, the shimmer of water, the feeling of walking along a familiar street. They don't stay for long, but they leave behind a sense of softness, a pull toward something even deeper. You let them come and go without trying to hold them, and with every one, you feel yourself being drawn closer to a place where the mind doesn't need to decide or manage anything. You may feel your body become even heavier now, as though it is sinking just slightly deeper into the bed, not in a way that traps you, but in a way that makes you feel more connected to it, more a part of it. The warmth from earlier has now moved to the center of your chest, pulsing gently like a slow heartbeat, sending ripples through the rest of you. With each pulse, your thoughts grow dimmer, your awareness softer, until you are not sure whether you are still awake or already dreaming. The line between the two has blurred completely. You might see a light ahead in the darkness, not bright, just enough to glow softly, and as you move toward it, you realize it's not something you have to reach. It's coming toward you, matching your pace, until the two of you meet and merge. The light fills you, replacing anything that was tired, drained, or unsettled. It doesn't just restore your energy, it makes you feel whole. You linger in that feeling, knowing that it is working quietly in the background, renewing every part of you without needing your attention. You are no longer the one making things happen here. The night has taken over, carrying you exactly where you need to go. And in this moment, you are not just on the edge of deep sleep. You are stepping into it fully, letting it close around you like the softest blanket you've ever known. The deeper you move into this space, the more you realize that everything around you is working together to keep you here. The air is still but alive, holding a quiet hum that feels like it comes from the earth itself. The darkness isn't empty. It's full of a soft presence that seems to watch over you without needing to say a word. You're aware of your body, but not in the way you are during the day. You're not thinking about how it looks or what it needs to do. You're simply feeling it as a warm, steady shape, perfectly at rest, perfectly supported. Even the smallest muscles, the ones around your eyes, the ones at the base of your spine, are letting go now. If you pay attention, you can sense your heartbeat slowing even more, matching the rhythm of something greater, something steady and infinite. The sound of the water you heard earlier is closer now, not loud, but clearer, like it's flowing just beyond where you are lying. It's not rushing, it's moving with intention, each wave and ripple unhurried, each sound spaced out just enough to give you room to breathe with it. You let your breath match it naturally, inhaling as the sound swells, exhaling as it fades. This connection makes you feel as if you're part of a larger rhythm, one that has been here long before you and will continue long after. You are simply in it, floating on it, letting it carry you deeper. You might notice that your thoughts, if any remain, are no longer about the day or about tomorrow. They've become softer, simpler, almost like fragments of dreams arriving early. A flash of light through trees, the feeling of soft grass under bare feet, the sight of a calm ocean under moonlight. They appear and fade without explanation, and you don't need one. Your mind isn't looking for meaning anymore. It's just receiving whatever comes, like gentle gifts from somewhere you trust completely. Your body reacts to these images too. The muscles in your back seem to settle more deeply into the surface beneath you. Your chest feels more open, your breathing more effortless. There's no sense of needing to move or adjust. You could stay like this forever and never grow uncomfortable. The warmth at your center has spread again, this time reaching all the way to your fingertips and toes, and it pulses in a slow, soothing way that feels almost like being rocked, the kind of steady motion that lulls you into the deepest rest. You begin to sense the dream space forming around you, not as a sudden shift, but as a gradual softening of everything. The edges of the meadow, the water, the sky, they are all blending together into one smooth, endless space. You are inside it and part of it at the same time. There's no doorway to cross, no step to take. You are already there. Your mind knows it. Your body knows it. And so you let yourself go completely, allowing sleep to wrap around you fully, to take you into its quiet embrace where nothing is asked of you except to rest. And now, as you rest completely in this space, you feel as though you are being gently carried, not by anything you can see, but by the calm itself, as if the night has become a current that moves beneath you. It's effortless. You are weightless and yet grounded at the same time, floating but also deeply connected to something solid, ancient, and steady. Your breath is so quiet now that it almost disappears into the air, and yet every inhale brings with it a faint trace of cool freshness, and every exhale carries away anything that doesn't serve you. You don't even have to think about letting go anymore. It's happening on its own. Your body has taken over, your mind has stepped back, and all that's left is this pure experience of rest. In the distance there's a faint glow, not like the light from earlier, but softer, warmer, like the color of the sun when it first rises over a calm ocean. It doesn't pull at you, it just waits, patient, knowing you will reach it without effort. And as you drift toward it, you realize that it's not a destination but a state of being, a place you carry within yourself. When you finally merge with it, the warmth spreads through you in a single wave, filling every space inside you with quiet energy, renewing you from the inside out. This is the place where your body heals, where your mind untangles itself, where your spirit regains its strength. You don't have to do anything to make it happen. You are simply here, and being here is enough. The glow remains steady and calm, holding you in the deepest stillness you have ever felt. Time has no meaning here. The night stretches on, not in a rush, not counting hours, simply existing so that you can rest without end. You know that when morning comes, you will be different, not in a loud, dramatic way, but in the quiet certainty of someone who has been fully restored. And for now, you have nothing to do but stay in this moment, letting sleep work its quiet magic, knowing you are safe, knowing you are home, knowing you are exactly where you need to be. And now, as you lie here in this deep stillness, you know that your journey for tonight is complete, not because the night has ended, but because you have arrived at exactly the place you were meant to be. Your breath is slow and steady, your body is weightless yet grounded, your mind is quiet, and every part of you is in agreement that it is safe to rest. You have let go of the thoughts that once kept you awake. You have surrendered the weight of the day. And in its place, you've welcomed the kind of peace that lingers long after you wake. Sleep is fully here now, wrapping around you like the softest blanket, holding you until morning in a way that feels protective and kind. You don't need to think about what comes next. Your body will handle everything while you rest. It will restore your energy, repair what needs healing, and prepare you for a new day ahead without you having to lift a finger. All you have to do is keep breathing in this gentle rhythm. Keep allowing this calm to fill you, and let the night carry you wherever your dreams want to go. If tonight's journey has helped you feel lighter, calmer, or more at peace, I'd love for you to share it with someone who might need the same quiet escape. Tell me in the comments how far you made it before sleep found you. And if you'd like to keep having nights like this, nights where you can let go completely and wake feeling renewed, subscribe to the Daily Health Shift and turn on notifications so we can take this journey together again. For now, let yourself drift. Let the night hold you. You've done enough. You are enough. Sleep well.